You ready to jump right in?
No, I need to set up my shit.
Oh. Still waiting on your ass.
Ever since you were born. Ever since you were born, you stupid ass.
Ever since you... Look how much glitter there is on my eyes.
You're older than me. Talk about that. Tell me
What,
about that.
because you were born on a leap year?
Yeah, I was fucking born on a leap year. I was born on February 29th. It sucks.
No, you weren't born on leap day. You were just born on a leap year.
Yeah, that makes me really young. It's kind of like dog years. All right, I'm ready. Wait, I'm ready.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, hey.
Hey, 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 hey. Oh, welcome to WLOL. I'm here with my gay brother Hubol.
Hey, I'm faggot.
And my name's Elijah. We're here on the radio, 98.8, to discover some things with you, to learn a little bit with you, and to do our mandatory workshop.
Oh?
And do you know what the workshop is about?
No, what is it?
And it's not an HR thing, even though been having issues.
Oh, I know. That steamer you left in the toilet, I'm not going to let that down. I've been talking to Cindy, Glindy, and Tindy about that, and they're all saying to me that what you did was okay, that it's not a violation of my workplace rights for you to leave a big steamer in there for me to pick up.
There was almost going to be a rule this episode where you couldn't talk about poo. So you're lucky I let that one slide.
All right, so what's the theme?
Okay, so we're having a
Oh, wait 1 second. What the hell? Sorry.
One time in class, this was recently.
My story is also a class story. Oh, this is recent. Okay, go on.
This was recently. The ceiling started like shaking in a certain area of the classroom and kind of like falling down that white dust from the tiles. It was making this huge noise, like somebody above was doing something really bad. And the teacher was like, "Let's all move. Everybody in this area, can you move to like a different area?" What was your...
Okay, so my story real quick is once in high school, I think it was like health class. We were like learning about sex ed or something, and the guy's like going on and on about doggy style and fisting and stuff, and one of the students like just goes like ah, and then he was like, "Jeremiah, what's up?" And he's like, I saw something, I'm sorry.
What? Like a paranormal thing?
It didn't no details, but afterwards he was like, "Well, let's talk after class about what you saw."
It's a storytelling workshop episode.
Ooh,
and we've got some recurring kind of rules, kind of timed things going on.
Uh-huh.
So I guess I should set up why we're doing a storytelling workshop. Museumhack.com runs a storytelling workshop, and I thought it's
Museum hack?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I wound it up there after looking up like virtual team building exercises for game ideas, and that list of virtual team building exercises was the saddest. There was one that's like a kit that you send to all your employees' house that has like a candle and a marshmallow, like really small, and it's like a campfire.
Fuck.
So via that list, I wound up at museumhack.com, and they run a storytelling workshop, and I don't even know what they do, but I wanted to make a DIY one because it sounded funny. Okay. And they talk about 5 elements of a hack, which I didn't know what meant. I'm not even sure what. And they talk about story shortening. So I just imagined kind of what I think
what these concepts were.
Yes, what great. I think the workshop could be. And so we're gonna have a workshop on effective storytelling. And throughout we're gonna have some kind of like fun kind of moments. So one of them is that every 6 minutes of recording, there's a timer's gonna go off. And one of us has to do a middle school deep rant about the topic that we happen to be talking about when the timer goes off.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean by Yeah, it's alternating.
I mean, I would imagine that this just means like do like what a movie would do, like, and it would always start with, "It's just."
Well, okay, you're getting into the right thing, but think about like kid who just learned like the word society, and so it's like it's a lot
Hmm.
of like this is what society wants. Like we're
Ooh,
just on
okay,
our kind of like on the level of like we're just on our phones all the time.
okay.
Okay, so that's one of it. Then the other one is just for you, and you have to make around five, shoot for five, kind of long jokes throughout the recording. And then, but you want them to be as casual as possible so I don't notice that you're doing this bit. Like I want it to just seem like you're doing the joke, but you actually the goal is to have it be a joke that might happen in a movie or in a stand-up routine. And then if I notice that you're doing this bit that you have to do five of, I'm gonna play a laugh track. But the goal is to just slip them in seamlessly and then maybe a little bit after say like, oh, I just did what? That was one of
Okay,
them.
okay, cool.
Okay, let
All
me
right.
set the 6-minute timer.
Well, what do we talk about in the interim? Like, it
Well,
sounds like this.
I have the whole thing. I have I hope I hear this timer. I think we will. It'll go off with sound probably. Okay, so
What,
I
on
have
your
tons of
computer? Your computer has a timer?
Google has a timer on my computer.
Whoa. Are
We
you
have
like
a
on a
whole
Chromebook?
storytelling workshop to get to. So
Tell me about your Chromebook. What's your favorite part about your Chromebook?
okay, this maybe I can answer in our first storytelling segment.
You need
Let
to
me
play a
play.
song before we go into a goddamn segment.
I know I'm about to do that. I'm
All
about to
right.
do that.
You know the rules.
This is the beginning of our storytelling workshop. There's going to be 4 parts to the main course of this. Oh shit! Sorry. Delete.
Was that a spoiler?
There's a no, not I mean kind of yeah. That's going to happen in the future. There's a warm-up segment that I got from that list of virtual team building exercises called Can You Hear Me Now?
Can you
And
hear
this
me now?
segment is
ass.
gonna be so cool.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now in my ass? Can you hear me now? I'm deep inside my own ass.
Okay,
Can
so
you hear?
oh sorry. I thought this one would be fun. So basically, you describe an image, and it can be from your phone or from a random image generator or just an image you know.
Okay.
And you're gonna describe it in geometric shapes and colors, and then the other person guesses what the image is.
Sucks. All right.
Blue rectangle slightly tilted. Yellow rectangle. There's one yellow rectangle vertical. And there's another one vertical below it, like a mile below it. There's one at an angle to the left of it, and one horizontally flipped of that same thing on the right of it. And then those two ones at an angle, if you vertically flip them down.
Oh my god. Shut up. I have no fucking clue what this is. Is it a sign? Is it a sign?
Kind of, yes. Kind of, yes.
And only geometric shapes and colors? This is horrible. Why is this called Can You Hear Me Now?
I'm not sure. Okay, below the at an angle blue rectangle, the very large one, there's a thin yellow rectangle that just kind of goes from left to right, a little bit longer than the blue one. And then there's a lot of rectangles that make up a grid below these two large rectangles.
I have no fucking clue. It's a sign of some kind. Can you please give me more information? That's not because I'm.
Oh, white.
Shut up. I don't care. I literally am dissociating as you're describing the shapes and colors.
Wait, so what am I supposed to say that will help you?
Fucking anything besides shapes and colors.
That's the
Give
game.
me enough. I hate the game. Change the game rules.
Okay. There's people.
Turn it down 2 notches.
There's people, and they're in front of this thing. And this thing is common. It's all over the United States. And the colors that I gave, blue, white, and yellow, are important.
Oh, handicap section?
No. But this is close to that.
Where would I see it?
Outside, you would see the front of it. That was a bad description. Let's say you needed some broccoli. Where would you go?
Where would I go if I need the grocery store? So it's in the grocery store. What am I supposed to get out of that? If not,
You're so close.
What am I close to? Ooh,
Remember, you
bathroom.
see it outside. What?
Handicap bathroom. Sign.
No, you see it outside.
Outside?
It's huge.
It's huge.
Blue, yellow, white.
I'm thinking of those big posts that you're not supposed to run into in front of the buildings. Is it one of those?
No, but it is a building.
It is a building. This is a whole building. Is it Best Buy?
Where would you buy broccoli?
Oh, Walmart.
Yeah! Queued up. Oh my god.
What the hell?
Our 6-minute timer went up.
Okay, so here's what makes me upset about Walmart, right? My mom said that everything is from China there. And that's like that's bad. That's bad. And like, it's all up on the shelves and it's really high and it's just so oppressive. And the concrete floor is just so oppressive. But when I'm at Target, I feel like I'm at home. I feel the warm embrace of my mom when I'm in Target. Walmart is a soulless, empty place. And so that's my opinion. And you can't say anything about my opinion because it's my opinion.
That was really good.
Thanks.
That was great. Okay. Do you want to
That was
go?
actually a lot based on reality because I've known a couple people who would say shit like that, like Walmart is just so oppressive compared to like Target. Like Target, I feel like literally like they would say like they feel like at home, like they feel their mom's embrace in there because their mom like passed away in there and they had a whole funeral service in there.
Okay, your turn for what the hell was it called?
Oh, make me cry, make me say. What do I say? Say what I do. Say me now.
Can you hear me now?
Like any image? Any image? Any image. Ugh. All right. There's a white circle. Well, not a circle, more like an ellipse.
Toilet.
On it is a quarter of an ellipse, and it's pink.
Okay.
Also on the white ellipse is a sort of transparent rectangular shape.
Okay.
Behind the white ellipse is a light triangle with a little circle.
A light triangle?
A light, like a beige, like a whitish gray. It's sort of a gradient from gray to white.
Okay.
And there's a black circle in the middle of that triangle.
Is it an earbud?
No. This, I mean,
Is it two-dimensional or is it three-dimensional?
it's the things that I just described to you is actually like 4 items.
God.
It's 3 dimensional.
Okay, so the white. Okay, I've got it. The white ellipse. I already know it. The white. It's kind of like a weird perspective, which is kind of why it's so weird when you described it. The white ellipse is the toilet. The pink quarter something is like somebody's thigh on the toilet, but they've got like a pink. You know when you sit down so long, your thigh turns pink.
Yeah.
That's kind of that. Then the triangle behind you is, I'm not really sure, but maybe there's some type of cool wall art, or you just have a brick a triangle nailed to the wall.
Yes! You got it. You got it.
Wait, let me see.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
shit. They're saying it's awesome,
Awesome.
and they want to dance all night,
Stinky
and they want to stay up dancing all night.
Stay up dancing all night with me.
At the club, at the bar,
In
at
the
the party,
stupid club on the tree.
under the mistletoe, in the snow. Oh no. I wasn't.
Yeah, I'm a fucker? Yeah, I'm a fucker.
I stayed up all night dancing in the moonlight. No panties on and I'm feeling kinda nice. I had snow in my boots, boots. But I just wanna go to Hoots, that's what I call Hooters. I love that place and there's no shooters in the grass when I walk past.
Look at that ass. Look at that ass.
In the snow time, in the Christmas time.
In the Christmas time, please.
On my wish list, it only says a new ass. I want a new one cause I want more class.
My old one broke because it was made from glass. My ass, my ass, my ass.
Break the glass ceiling, I said break the glass ass. Hit that shit with your fist and it shatters. That's my ass. Okay, so that was our warm-up. Shit, it's probably been 6 minutes again. Oh yeah, it has. Oh my god! Right when wait, was that you?
No, it wasn't. That was you.
Oh my god. Okay, it's 6 minutes. I guess it's my turn. Oh, we were talking about glass ceiling. I guess I'll just have to get into that. But also like TV, I don't know if you've noticed, like it has so many wrong messages and like double standards, because like there's like guys on there and they don't do the same stuff as like the girls on there.
Any room for piggyback on that? Can I piggyback off that?
Hey, piggyback off that.
Let me piggyback off that. So I think you make a great point about how companies treat women and men differently. They treat them different, which is not right. They should be treated the same.
Right. Like that's what equality is.
It's being same.
It's being, well, it's not, yeah, it's being the same.
Being the same. Like you should be the same. Like if you're a boy, if you're a girl, or whatever, I don't care. You could be the same.
Yes.
No, that's all I had to say about that. So that's like really, like the stuff that you're saying is super important, and I'm glad you brought it up.
I feel like this shit is not talked about enough, but like this shit has real consequences. Like there are women out there who like feel they like feel
like you can walk into a bathroom and leave a steamer. Do you think a woman could do that? No. Am I right? Or am I?
So the first storytelling, we're gonna have 4 storytelling segments. The first one is try telling a story in as few words as possible. It doesn't have to be sentences. There can be some sounds in there. It's kind of just like, we want to get to the meat of your story. And so
Nighttime. Try to sleep. Thumping. Can't sleep. Work on computer. 5 hours.
Was that it?
Fuck you. Yeah, that was it.
I think you'll have a lot to learn from our workshop. I don't want to get too ahead, but I think a story needs like a climax.
Oh my god.
That was kind of, that's what we would call in the biz a tidbit.
Oh, okay. Well, let me explain the tidbit in detail.
No.
Yes. No, because it's a good tidbit. Or can I reuse it later for something we actually have me tell a story? Because it's a good story.
Okay, you can tell it now, but you are breaking the rules. You're breaking like all the rules right now.
All right. Well, first, you want to? Okay, so you already gave me your criticism, and then
Well,
you said
no.
it sucked.
Here's what I would say. I thought it was really funny, but you left me hanging. There was kind of something. I wanted some like resolution or some conflict of
There
like
was.
pulling my hair out. What about pulling my hair out and then maybe the resolution?
These have to be real or fake stories. This is a real story. This is a true story.
But you want to describe how you're feeling. So even if it's a real story, you can kind of.
How do you describe? You said as few words as possible.
I'm just saying. You wanted to have some. Here's what I might do. I might say.
My intonation didn't express some feelings.
I think your intonation was great. I'm not trying. Let's not get defensive. I should have put that in the rules for the workshop. Sorry. Here's how I might have said it. Trying to sleep. Thump. In the nighttime. Work on my computer. 5 hours. Pulling. Sleep.
Well, that's not how. No.
Sleepy.
That's not how it went. See. Hubble went down to sleep at about 10:30 last night. Okay, but he hears in his ear. I thought for sure. Somebody was pounding some beaver.
Oh God. Oh. Is that a real?
But yeah, that is.
Oh. Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
Because it gets furry down there. Now, I think it wasn't because it was so consistent and it went on for like an hour and a half. I think it was just a dryer. So, what do? I get up. I come over to my computer and I work for 4 hours and I eat like a breakfast at like 3 a.m. I have some tofu, I have a bean burrito, and I have some Twizzlers. And I'm up the rest of the... I go to bed at like 5 a.m. or something. And so I go back to the bed, still 5 hours later. So I get back up and I sleep on the couch. That's kind of my story.
Okay. Do you see at all what I was trying to get at with, the part where it was kind of like pulling my hair out, sleep bald, where it's kind of got like a funny, resolution and climax?
I feel like the resolution and climax is funny, but not in the way that you want it to be. You want it to be really not subtle.
I think it's fine if it's subtle. It just has to be present. And I think in the first rendition of the story, we weren't having one because you ended it on, if I recall correctly, you ended it on stayed up 5 hours or something.
Work for 4 hours.
If I recall correctly, I'll edit that part out. If I recall correctly, you just said work for 5 hours at the end.
I said stayed up for 4 hours. So get it straight.
Well, whatever you said, do you see what I mean? Let's take a step back. What do you see as the resolution of the story? And what do you see as the resolutions?
That I gave up. That's a valid resolution. Things aren't always happy days, fantasy story time. This shit is real. Sometimes in life you give up. You give up and you hear when you hear that for 90 minutes, you give up.
Here's what I'm wondering.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if in
I'm
your
here.
story,
I'm listening.
If in your story, if we want to emphasize that last thing when you give up is the resolution, if we want to emphasize that, maybe not put a time limit on that, because here's what I'm thinking when I hear that something lasts for a certain amount of time. I'm thinking, and then what? And then what? After 5 hours, then what happens? But if you just say, worked all night, and you kind of give it this tone, worked all night, we can kind of see that the story's winding down.
Okay, so the time limit's the problem.
I think there's yes, that's part of. Oh, sorry, your timer's going off.
All right.
Your turn.
It's okay. Miss Havey was so mean, right? She put a time limit on that quiz. I hated that. I get so nervous for quizzes. I was up all night studying. But I'm looking at the quiz and I think I studied the wrong book. I studied the wrong book, and now I have this time limit on my head. I've got this time limit pushing down on me. And I only have like 10 minutes to do this quiz that I've never seen. I've never seen this quiz. I promise. I've never seen this quiz before in my life. And I'm trying to do this fucking quiz. And what do I fucking get on that quiz? I get a fucking 0 on that quiz. Yes.
Okay, so how about you redo your story now with all the awesome kind of things we've learned about it?
Okay. Nighttime. Trying to sleep. Thumping. thumping. Can't sleep. Sit down at computer. Work all night.
This is a true story. You might not believe it. Bathroom. Strange noise out my... Sorry, the music, it's all kind of tricking me up. Strange noise out my bottom. Bright orange! Oil! Floating! Shock! Google fish diet. Realization, cat food I ate.
Why did you eat cat food, and how much did you eat?
So it was just like a little bit. So I don't know if it really was.
Why
but,
did you eat that much cat? Why did you eat any cat food?
Hey, it was just a little bit.
And how much is a little bit?
Like this much.
Like a spoonful?
I'm a vegetarian. I don't eat meat otherwise.
A spoonful?
No, not even a spoonful. Just a little.
Yeah, you have issues. Was that just recently?
That was recently. That was today.
Okay.
I had that story.
That's probably gonna happen again, and you're gonna need to go to the doctor.
No, I looked it up. It said it'd be fine.
I
We
love
had
the
an
music,
incident
though.
at the house where basically we thought a cat went missing. And
So you wanted to get in the cat's mindset by eating some of its food.
almost, basically she set out a bunch of food, like wet food. And then when we found the cat, it was in the house the whole time. And then like we didn't want all that food to go to waste. And I thought it'd be interesting to just see what it tasted like.
Yeah. And it probably tasted good, right? Like tuna?
No,
No?
extremely bitter.
Oh. They
But
put like bull
otherwise
piss in
fine.
it or something.
They put what?
Like bull piss? Like taurine or something? Yeah, so I first heard about taurine and I thought, and I heard that it was bull piss, and then I went, is that bullshit?
Wait. Still, we're gonna condense it down as short as you can, but we're gonna do full sentences this time.
Do you
wanna go
remember,
first
hey, you
again?
ever played Wind Waker? I know you played Wind Waker. Who am I? Oh no, my magic meter's draining.
So that's the leaf?
Yeah, I'm the leaf.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so kind of my cosplay I've been working on for like 6 months, so you don't seem too impressed. So you suck.
Well, hey, wait, the fans love it.
Shake it out. Are we abbreviating the stories again still? I think that's a
Yes,
good one.
so it's short, but now we're doing full sentences. But as short as you can.
No. Does it have to do it that way? I liked it better when it's not full sentences.
We're moving on to the next round.
Okay.
Full sentences I guess
now.
if you can break the rules again. Hey, you can break the rules again.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. Bathroom. Urinal. Small. Laughing. Have a good time. I might roll that one back. Have a good time. Laugh. Yeah. No, laughing. Bathroom. Small. Laughing.
I don't know. Wait, okay, because I don't even want to begin to guess what happened there. I guess is what I'm worried about.
No, it's not bad. It's funny. Here's what it is.
No. You said. Here's what it. Okay, urinal, small, as if it's some type of onomatopoeia or emotion. Or because then, okay, so the repetition of small. I'm thinking you're looking down, you're looking across, you go small, and then.
No.
Yes, you've nodded your head. You've nodded your head.
No. Here's what it was.
Then having a great
Bathroom,
time.
urinal, looking down at myself, small, laughing to myself. Cause I don't know why, just was so small that I just started like laughing really hard.
That's the story. I don't know. Could you see how I might interpret this one as more of a tidbit again?
Oh. Define tidbit for me again, please.
It doesn't have a full story arc.
Hey, here's the tidbit. There was a tidbit in the urinal. Or using the urinal, not in the urinal. That'd be gross.
You're saying you're looking down and you just go, that is so small. You said
yes,
that.
and I started laughing.
I think I'm gonna redo this one. Because I think there's some things that could be better. What about this? Urinal. La da 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 da. Small. At myself.
Oh, Jesus.
Walk out. Confident ever.
It was not about confidence, but
that was walk out confident as ever.
Confident ever. Confident ever.
So do you see how mine kind of was a bit clearer in some of the gestures and some of the sounds? Because you remember when you said small, and how maybe that would be interpreted differently.
Yeah, like I'm looking at 3 small instead of just 1 small.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I mean, at first I thought people were laughing at you.
Oh no, that'd be really funny though.
I guess I was a little disappointed that you weren't taking the workshop as seriously as I am. No, I was a weird kid. In
last year,
8th grade, I wrote a boy a letter that stated that I thought he was God. I put it in his cubby. Still ashamed. I was a weird kid. No, not even that. Okay, redo it. In middle school, I left a classmate a letter. In the letter, I told him that I thought he was God. And the letter was not a joke. Time when my parents dragged me to church, I say, but where did God come from? Who made God? I don't want. I don't wanna fight no more. Who made God? You leave me breathing at your front door. I'm gasping for air and I love you, babe, but I can't bear to see this anymore. If we keep acting like God exists, then who the hell made God and everything else, all that shit? And who's the maker of the maker's maker? And who's the maker of the maker's maker's maker?
The third story on our list.
We're going to make sure you have all 5 main elements of a story, which I know has been something we've both been struggling with, but I think it's because we haven't gone over this in detail.
The 5 main elements are foreplay, fisting, climax. I can't remember the rest. Like cleanup. There's like a cleanup one, and then there's like a kissing.
I think
right?
you're thinking of something else. This was elements of a story. So the 5 main elements of a story are setting, plot, characters, conflict, and theme.
Climax. Oh, cleanup? Did you say cleanup?
No, maybe you're thinking of. You might be thinking of the 5 main elements of hacking, which I also have for the next story. But 5 main elements of a story: setting, plot, characters, conflict, and theme. So setting, you want to set up when and where. Plot, you want to make sure there's something going on. Characters, maybe give a detail about who the hell you were writing this god. Was his name Jameson Smith or was it somebody else? And then conflict. You want to build some tension that we don't know. How is it going to resolve? What the hell is going to happen here? And then we also want some theme.
Oh, I'm counting my 5 main elements of a story as a joke, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. As a stand-up joke.
Okay. And then theme.
Are you done yet?
So you're
like
saying if you were doing stand-up, it would just be you
It'd
would
be
just
like-
get up there and maybe say.
It would be like, okay, so the other day I heard about the 5 main elements of a story. And I know this by heart, like, right? Like everybody does. There's foreplay, there's fisting, climax, kissing, and cleanup. So there's this guy, Hubol. He has a hard time in grocery stores. He decides to go to the grocery store one day and make some purchases, probably of like pineapple and Twizzlers. And he walks by a section of the grocery store where they sell cards. On one side, there's a binary of cards offered here. One style of card is birthday, and the other style is sympathy. And he thinks that's really, really funny, and he takes a picture of it. And then he keeps walking. He comes back after picking up like some Twizzlers or whatever, and he sees that there's a woman there browsing the card selection, and he can't help himself. He goes up and says, "Don't you think it's funny that there are just birthday and sympathy cards?" And she says, "Yeah, well, they're nice cards, and I really do need some sympathy right now. My brother just died this morning." And then Hubble said, "Oh, I'm so sorry." And started browsing the cards, even though he knew he did not want to buy any of them. Then he took one last look at the woman and said, "I like your eyebrows," and then left.
Okay, but so the last one is a story where you do
Hold
5
on.
main
I'm
elements.
sorry about the realness. Okay.
Despicable me.
Is that the Chipmunks?
That's the Minions. Was that your last movie joke? Because that was totally, that could have been from a movie. Okay,
Which joke?
Sorry for the realness.
Oh yeah, hold on. Look, here's another one. Have you guys ever seen The Handmaid's Tale? My name's of Ass because I'm with a man. I belong to a man called Ass. Have you seen it?
I read the book. Okay.
Okay.
So
All right.
this is a story where you just do 5 main elements of a hack. The 5 phases of a hack are reconnaissance, scanning, gaining access, maintaining access, and clearing tracks.
Wait, what was the last one?
How do you say reconnaissance? Is that right?
Yeah, that's it.
Scanning, gaining access, maintaining access, and the last one is clearing tracks.
I'm getting high.
I was looking around, this is a little loud, waiting for somebody to dance with me in the lesson section of a swing dance. Looking around, kind of scanning, kind of scanning the area when I gain access to a partner who wants to dance. She starts to gain access to me by asking, Gina? I maintain access with her as we start to dance, because we're holding hands now. That I clear my tracks. And all I say is, who? Or no, I say, what is Gina?
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, do it. Okay, so first I say, important people for 500.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have ignition. Strap in.
This person was mistaken for me.
No.
What?
I need to ask you to read that first.
I thought you just did.
No, it got cut up because there's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're ready to strap in or whatever.
No, it's synced up perfectly.
Fine, do it again.
Okay, no, because you were gonna say it. Then I was gonna say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the thing turning around. Then it prompts me to say mine.
What turns around?
The card. You pick a card from a grid and it turns around slowly as they count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Strap in. Have you ever seen Jeopardy?
You're gaslighting me. That's not how it works.
I don't know. Okay, whatever. What do I do? What the hell do I do? The music's getting louder.
Okay. Important people for 500.
This person was mistaken for me.
Play the ring sound.
Oh,
Play the buzzing sound. Who is Gina?
That is correct. My roommate's in there.
Hi, roommate.
I'm laughing. I'm crying. It feels like I'm dying. I want you to know I had a good time at
on the show.
On the show. We did a storytelling workshop. And PR will pick our podcast up. Sorry.
Thank you everybody for watching WLOL. It was so epic moment to be here with you. I'm so fucking happy. I'm so happy.
I'm so happy. We're in love with you. You're the best, and we're getting picked up by NPR. We're selling out. We bought a car, and we're gonna drive so fucking far.
Mazda,
Honda, Ferrari,
Honda, Verizon,
limousine, Verizon,
Ferrari.
We bought a
Mustang too.
We bought a Mustang that hooks up to the internet. It drives around so fucking fast you would regret.
We bought a mustard. There's a new kind of car called a mustard. Have you heard of this, guys? Yeah, it's yellow and it stinks like shit.
We
WLOL.
bought a mustard. We're renting it to all our fans, so text me if you need a ride. Maybe I'll be in your fucking area, because we also got a helicopter to move our mustard around. And so we can just fucking fly that shit.
A mustard. We can fly that shit around town.
We have to buy a helicopter too, 'cause that is not
Move the
something the
mustard
mustard can
around.
do.